Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and I'm happy to show you another project here that I'm starting right now, and that's a Mini Cooper 2050 Mini Cooper Paceman is what this thing is called. This is a big one. Again, I need to get to the AC evaporator and the heater core that's inside the dash. So lots of work, lots of fun, and I'm gonna start with some things, and I believe I'm just gonna randomly start taking taking some things off. There's no particular order of how you need to start. So I know that I'm gonna need the A-pillars out, these A-pillars, but I'm gonna get to them in a few minutes. But I'm gonna start with the major trims here, and the first thing that we can do here is I just grabbed this with a hook tool, 90-degree hook tool. I grabbed this trim here and I pulled it out. So as you can see, it actually pulls out. It kind of pulls hard in the first few seconds, but then it will pull out, and you can see there's trim holding this piece right here. It's these clips here, this one, this metal piece, and on the other side, and we have a wire here that's for the wires for the emergency lights, and I'm gonna disconnect this. Disconnect this wire. And as you can see, those are the metal clips right here. Then you have some of the plastic ones that go inside these metal ones. And I'm gonna have to start storing this in the back. So guys, in order to take this cluster out, I can see 4 bolts, 2 here and 2 on the other side. These are actually T15 right here, T15 bolts, Torx 15, and here's so next thing is I'm gonna try to pull this out. Let's see, I guess this is a frame that's holding this structure. Yeah, it's on the top. So let me try to pull this out. Okay, I can see this frame is under, or this frame is over this piece here. So I'm gonna have to pull this piece somehow. So this goes all the way down. So I'm trying to disassemble this going down here, because I can see this frame is under this piece, and as we can see, I pulled this carbon kind of imitation thing piece outwards, and this is how it slides out with these clips. So that's the same thing it's gonna be for this side. You gotta catch it here. I'm catching it here with a hook tool, and I'm pressing this to the left, and as you can see, it came out. So it's sideways. It's sideways disassembly, and we can see now more bolts for this trim piece. So if you guys need to take this center console here, there are, I see here, T15, more T15 bolts. So there's one here, and there's one here. Yeah, I see so far like 3 on each side. So it's like one here, and one here. And let's go and start taking them off. Okay, T15s are out, and this will, let me see where I can catch this so I can try to pull this out. Okay, so this piece, as you can see, it's actually under. Well, I thought this was under, but it's not. This is under this trim piece here. So we're gonna have to remove this frame out here no matter what. Okay guys, I need to continue taking more stuff out to get to this piece, because I can see that this will not move. It's a one piece. This whole piece is a one piece going all the way inside here. I opened the glove box, but as you can still see, there's stuff here. I'm gonna need to take the glove box, that's for sure. But I'm gonna continue taking this stuff apart. And what we see here is there's a strange piece here, right here, that has some bolts. And those are T15s again, and I'm gonna start taking these off. And I saw another one here, right here, right there. But in order to take this off, we see this piece here in the front. So this piece has a center bolt right there in the middle, right there, and I need to pull this out in order to get this piece to that bolt there. So this is just some crazy puzzling here. Let me try to see if I can get to that bolt there, because I think it wasn't that hard. Yeah, right here. Okay. And here we go. Actually, I believe this is part, I can already see part of the AC system. This is that's the box that we need to get to. So we need to keep disassembling this. So I'm here on the left driver's side, and we're going to take this other piece, this other strange piece. We're here. This is a much bigger piece. I have here, instead of Torx. I have now 8mm bolts, I believe, and this car is just so weirdly made. So guys, it turns out this is not 8mm. This is an actual I don't know if you see this, but it's a 6mm. So I mean, God forsaken, I don't know what these people were thinking. So it's a 6mm. It took me several tries to get to this exact size. I don't usually carry a 6mm all the time. I was just lucky that I actually had my extra toolbox with some other bolts or some other sockets. So these are 2, 6, okay. So this panel will pull out, and actually this is your heater core here, and the evaporator would be behind that box. So we can already see kind of the whole structure of this box. Yep, so this is the heater core, and somewhere behind on the top would be the actual AC evaporator there. Okay, next thing, I'm gonna try to take these I'm gonna show you how to take these vents out. And the way you're gonna do it is you need to get a hook tool and pull this piece out here. It will unclip, as you can see on the side. Once it unclips, you need to pull it out. Actually, this is part of this plastic piece. Let me grab this piece here because it looks like it's on the side. It's underneath this. Okay. Here we go. This is how it pulls out. I believe I need to pull this piece out. Here we go. I'm gonna pull this. So this is out, and then you're gonna be able to pull this easier. The way this will come off is we see 2 bolts right here. So 2 bolts for the vents. And here we go. One and 2. And this should pull out because there should be anything connected to this. Well, it's not moving. I guess I'm gonna have to kind of see where this thing is catching. In order to take the glove box, I believe I'm gonna take this. Yeah, I'm gonna start taking the glove box out so that I can release all this space here. And you can see there are some bolts around. I see the T15s here, and then I see another. I think this is a T25 here. So I'm gonna try to see there's nothing else but those T15s. Okay, are they these T15s? Yeah, they're T15s. And one more here. And I collect all of these, and I'm gonna get this 25 off here. So this is a T25. Yeah, look. Yeah, it's a T25, and we can see the glove box is kind of loose. kind of loose. I guess I need to see what's gonna make this come out of its secret compartment. Okay, in order to see what's going on, I got a mirror here underneath, and as you can see, there's a T25 torque right here, close to the driver or the middle console, and there's another one right here, but it's buried under this piece here. So we're gonna have to remove this piece, and that is a huge piece, as you can see. This whole piece, all the way from here all the way to here, needs to come off. I can see one clip here that I need to open, and then we're gonna try to remove this. This should be only clips into the body. Okay. Let me open this clip. I don't have my clip opener tool with me today. I'm at a different location, so I'm gonna just use whatever I got. And this is flat screwdriver, should be okay for you guys to pull this out. I'm gonna pull the seal here. And this looks like this whole thing is loose, but there's a cap here. Okay, let me open this cap. Oh, that's gotta be a fuse box. So what's the deal here? I feel something is holding this. Something is holding this all the way to the back. No, it doesn't seem. What is it there? I don't feel anything. So this gotta be only. It's gotta be only clipped to this bottom part here, because I don't feel anything else holding it. Okay, so you guys need to pull this up and disconnect it from this part here. Here we go. There's a bar. Oh, here we go. Got another clip here. There's my screwdriver. So well, you can see, guys, the clip, so you need to try to get to it and pull it out. There we go. And this piece needs to go up. Come on. Oh, we have clips here inside all the way here. There's one here, there's another one there. So I'm just gonna pull this up because those clips are what's holding this piece. They came out, and there's probably another clip somewhere there. So I grabbed this underneath here and I pulled it in order to come out. You can see there's 3 clips, 1, 2, and 3. So we're gonna need to when you try to put this, install this back, we're gonna need to pull these clips. That's the clips here, 1, 2, and there has to be another one. There's got to be another one. What did we see? We saw 1, 2, and 3. So there's one all the way under this box. Well, I don't see it. Here we go. It actually pulled out and it came off. Okay, so we have all the 3 clips. Remember to take these out and put them into the trim panel. Now we have access to here we go, another 25 Torx that's holding the glove box here. Okay, I cannot get to this. Okay, there's a clip here. Let me see if I can pull this so I can get to this bolt, because okay, I got to this. Okay, and remember there's a 25 T25 right here underneath. Okay, this one wasn't it coming out? Let me see. Well, it is out. Yeah, there we go. Came out here. And remember, there's one there on the other side here. So another T25, and let's see. This thing feels loose, but okay. But something is holding here on the left side. So let me see. I think there's another bolt here under this piece. I think this is a fake trim piece. Let me try to get to this. No, this piece doesn't move, so I'm going to assume that following this other side here, there's got to be another piece, trim piece there. Can we pull this out? No, I don't think so. Why did this Mini created this in a very strange way? So we have these clips here, and here we go. Yeah, there's another T25 right here, right there. Why isn't this phone? Yeah, right there. So yes, I gotta say, this car is made in a very, very strange way. Okay. Ah, my fingers. Oh. So that should be the last bolt holding, hopefully. It's coming out, but no, but something feels, it's like something is still holding this. What is this? This is some kind of weird vent. Okay. It's this light here. So let me see. Feels like this, something's going on with this light here. There we go. Ah, here we go. It finally released it. I'm going to release this light here, and with this pull out, it will, but not on the bottom. Oh, here we go. So something was holding this whole glove box. Check this out. The glove box pulled out of the airbag. So this is crazy. So these clips here, this bottom piece where the airbag is, actually clips. It clips underneath this glove box here. That is what was holding this whole glove box. So when you pull this out, you need to be careful with these so you can take them out, and then you need to unclip these clips. So this would be the glove box when we continue with our adventure. Okay, the vent actually has one more, and these are T20s actually. I thought it was T15, but it's T20. There's another T20 here with this vent, and obviously was under the glove box, and now this is easily movable, but actually maybe it's not. Yeah, I don't think so, because it is stuck under the A-pillars. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to take these A-pillars first. So in order to take these A-pillars, what you guys can see here, there's a cap. So I'm gonna remove this cap. Oh, don't lose the cap. And what do we have in here? So there's probably is another T20. Okay, T20 is out, and now we can pull this. This is easily, we need to pull it back, and there we go. The whole thing comes out. Let's see what's going on here. Well, looks like we have another T20 on the speaker here. Sorry, not a speaker, the vent is what I was trying to say. Here we go. So we have a total of 4 bolts holding this vent, this passenger vent. We have the 2 here, and one on the bottom of the left side here, and one on the top, and this is how you get this trim piece out. Very complicated, I would say. 4 pieces of bolt, and actually the vent is not even out, it's still in. Yeah, that's just a trim piece. Okay guys, continuing to get this vent out. There's another T20 here, so I'm gonna remove this T20, and I believe this should take care of this vent. So you need to actually, looks like you need to twist it to the left. Yeah, because there's a clip here. So it looks like you need to twist it to the left and get it out of the vent tubing. Okay, so this is how it comes out. It's twisted. So that's how you get this passenger vent out. I mean, this looks like a realistically like a rocket job just to get to this little piece of vent. Okay, so we're gonna keep going with the rest of it. It looks like we can just slide this this piece out. To get it off, we can just slide it out from these catchers here, as you can see, like right here, and it will come out besides this one piece here. Let me see what it's holding this in the back. Probably has the same locks on the other side, because I cannot see how to get this airbag off. Yeah, okay, I see in the back there, it's got the same deal. So I'm gonna have to remove this airbag somehow. Well guys, I pulled this all the way out and all the way down back, and there's no way to get this out because this airbag looks like right where my finger is. There is a bolt that holds the airbag on this side, and there's another bolt right on this side. There's like a nut here that I feel. This is just not cool the way Mini Cooper did this airbag here. So I'm gonna ignore this for now, and I'm gonna try to continue with the rest of this. Now I can see actually another bolt here for the cluster. So we are going to actually go to the other side and try to take the A-Pure and some of these other parts down there. Okay, following the passenger side, to get this off here, we need to get to this clip here, and there we go. And we can see here there's a T20 Torx. So we're gonna get this off here. Here we go. T20 is off, and all we have to do now is we need to grab this and pull it and just take it out of the spot. Here we go. And I'm going to put this back in the back pile of parts. So to get to this driver's side vent, following the passenger side vent, I'm gonna have to pull this here, and we're supposed to see, so we need to pull this piece here, and you're gonna see clips here. Here we go. We'll pull this piece out. Of course, the piece is connected to this bottom piece. I'm gonna try if this will move. It will probably not move, so you can kind of twist it around because of this piece, or you can take this off, which I'm gonna take this off anyway in a minute, because we need to get to the bottom bolts of this this trim piece. But the top bolt is right here. And that's a T20 Torx right here. So this is one bolt, and now I'm gonna have to get to the side of this. So we have two more here holding this trim, and there should be one here, just like the other side. So one here, and one here. Yeah, it's not easy to maneuver with one hand. So now we need to get to this piece here, which I'm sure, here we go. But okay, so it pulled out easily. So it's just clips and it's connected to the central piece. Here we go. Just could disconnect the trim. And now here's one piece. Oh, this is the other T20 right here. And now I need to install the extension. There we go. There we go. And no, there's another one. Oh, actually, this is piece of the dashboard. Sorry, guys. I knew there's another piece. Sorry, there's the bolt is right there underneath. It's for this trim piece. So we're gonna need to pull this piece here, the major dashboard piece out. So I'm gonna start unclipping, and I'm going to check if what's holding underneath, because there are probably bolts underneath over there. Okay, guys, we have here, you can see a T20 in the corner, another T20 in the middle, and another T20 in the other corner towards the middle. So here we go. One is down. Another one is down. And another one is down. And this is very, very loose now, as you can see. What is going on here? Guess this is the, oh, that's the key lock thing. So we pull it out, and we need to disconnect this, obviously. How can I do this? Come on. Ugh. Man, this is just not a fun car to work with. I need to get this off this whole piece, or maybe just disconnect the wire for now. Yeah, it's a very it's a stupid crazy piece. I know it has this fat wire there, and let me see if I can move this out. It is connected very, very hard to this. So guys, in order to disconnect this trim piece here, the key lock and ignition from the cable, you're gonna have to catch the cable on this left and right side. There's the clips right here. One clip here and one clip here. You're gonna push these in, and then you're gonna pull it out of the pins here where it's being held. That's how it's gonna come out. It clips into like a 90-degree thing, and I'm not sure if I need to move this car. I'm gonna have to install this back in because this is installed into the plastic. Yeah, I don't see how. Maybe this unclips, but I'm not gonna deal with this right now. If I need to, I'm just gonna put it back, and then I'm gonna move the car. Okay, and now going back to this vent, we have one more bolt here. T20 Torx again to get this vent out. So here we go. It'll come out like this, and in order to get this internal vent out, we have one more T20 here in the middle. There we go. And the other side came out by twisting this, so we're gonna twist this clockwise this time and pull it out so it comes out of the tubing. This is how this driver's side vent comes out. Remember to get all your bolts in the basket so you don't lose none of these bolts, because you're gonna need them when you put them back. So guys, in order to continue or trying to get to this piece here in the middle, we need to remove this piece obviously. And the way I see this, I can see, okay, so this comes out up here, that's fine, but then we have this piece here, and I got with my hook tool inside here under these rubber bottoms, and I can see T20 Torx, so there's got to be another one here on the other side. And here we go, we got two T20 Torx, and one and one, in order to remove this piece. And let's see what other surprise we're gonna get, because this Mini Cooper is full of surprises. Okay, let's pull it out, it's not a big deal, but I can see a bunch of things here. Okay, this is the leather boots, so as long as we can get this out of here, it should be okay. But here is there's a USB connector, and I believe something else is underneath here. There's a rubber here, and I guarantee we're gonna see another bolt here. Here we go. Exactly, I'm starting to catch up now. So we got another. So in order to remove this shifter boot, well, the boot is already up, but to remove this trim piece, I'm gonna need to remove this T20 here. There we go. And we're going to have these connectors here, don't forget. 3.5 auxiliary, stereo. That's a USB. So I'm gonna pull this up and I'm gonna see how this works here. If I can pull this up, here we go. One more time. There we go. Well, the connectors are inside here, so I'm gonna pull them by hand. Pull one out, and this USB, I cannot see what it is. It's some kind of a white connector. I'll push this down. No. It's a white connector. Oh, it looks like it's clipped in the back, probably here. Yeah. This is a clip right here. You pull this, this will come out. So I had to actually use my hook tool to press this out, even though once you press this hook down, it's this hook in the front that wouldn't let go right here. You can see. So I had to use my hook tool here to compress it and pull it out. But this is how this comes out. You need to get the boot, the leather boot through the piece. And we got another connector here. That is the power connector. Here we go. Just pull it out and the trim piece is out. Hooray! Don't forget to organize the stuff so you don't end up losing parts. And now we continue with the next trim piece that we're trying to reach. Is this piece here. It's underneath here, so it's got a T20 Torx right here. So there we go. There we go. T20 out. And we need to lift this piece. Well, okay, I feel now there's something else holding this trim piece towards the front of this. Okay. Oh, it's just clips. Okay. So I'm gonna pull this out, and this piece is very, very stupidly in the way of this. Let's see if I can pull this out without breaking anything. Okay, it will come out, but there is a wire here. There's some kind of a, I don't know what this is, but there's a wire underneath here. So I have no idea what this is and why it's actually there, because there's nothing here. Yeah, that's very weird. That's what this piece is, why it has an electrical connector. Anyway, now we have a better access to this piece, which would be this whole center console here. Okay, now we have a much clear access to this middle console, and we can see now there's a T25 Torx here. Is there anything underneath here? I cannot see this. What's going on there? Let me try to see. So there is nothing here in the middle of this. As you can see, it's just plastics, okay? But then we have another T25 Torx here. And this stupid, oh, there's another 25 right there. God, man, it's right over the way down there on the side of this rubber. So I'm gonna release this rubber anyway, so I can get to this T25. Okay, here we go. That's the 125 I was telling you about here. And then we have another one here. So let's take those out. There's one out here. Okay. Woo. Okay, this is starting to move. Yeah, we got maybe, yeah, we have, I can see two here. Okay, on the driver's side we have two. The same way, we got two. We got one here and one is right here next to this cable. There we go. And anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. And I need to try to see if this is going to pull out. Yeah, it's starting to move, but the crazy thing here is this. Okay, it's pulling from the bottom, as you can see. And the crazy thing is this goes under this frame here, because this is just the way they did it. Stupid way. Okay, so I'm gonna have to slip it. Here we go. So I have to pull here the same way. Here we go. So once it pulls out, this will come off, and here we got a couple plugs. You press here and then you twist to unlock. Same way here, you press and you press and you twist to unlock. Is there anything else underneath? Nope. So this center console, boom, shakalaka. The middle console is out. we go. And to continue with this cluster type of a deal here in the middle console, we need to take two more T20. Well, it's not T20. That's a T15. So there's a mixture of T20 and T15s, guys. There we go. And now this piece should come out like this. There we go. What's going on there? Okay. There's something holding this piece down there. Well, it is this. So this looks like this grill has to come from the forward part up in order to take this grill out. It looks like it needs to come out from here. So guys, as you can see all the way down there, that is a sensor, which I kind of pulled the cap out of this by an accident, but this is a rain sensor, or not, sorry, not rain sensor, this is a solar sensor for the AC. And I was trying to pull this sensor out, but I accidentally pulled the cap out. I need to install this cap back in. How does it go? There we go. So you need to pull this out and unplug it, because there is a bolt down there that I saw underneath. Here we go. You can see that's a T20 Torx bolt that needs to be taken apart before we can pull this out. And there we go. Now I can pull this grill out, and here is the 1020, the T20 Torx. And we have another T20 Torx for the grill here. That is holding this grill here. And now we can actually pull this up. And this is how this pulls out here. Okay, so guys, to continue disassembling this, the middle vents are going to be here, held with these bolts here, T20 and then another T20 here. One T20 here. This will probably just pull out, or well, it's gonna twist again, so to the left to get it off, and another one here. Oh, that's the passenger side middle no, well, I think it fell somewhere there. I'll find it, but you need to twist it again. This one to the right though, and here we go. These two are out, and we can continue to. We're taking this. I believe next thing I'm gonna take is this cluster out. Okay. Next step is to get this cluster out here, or whatever the speedometer piece is. I see two T20 Torx. One, two. There we go. But why isn't this piece moving? Something is holding this thing on the top. And I see this piece here. So it looks like something is holding this piece here, but I don't see anything actually holding it. This is a guide, so I need to try to pull this out and see what's going on. Okay guys, there are two more T20s right here on the top holding the speedometer right here, as you can see them, and they're on the top part of it, so I'm gonna have to pull these out. Well, they're not T20, they're T15. Go, one is out, and I need to get to the second one here. Okay. Okay guys, there's another bolt here. It's actually right here, right there. So it's right here on the top right there, and that's a T20. So where is this? Oh, don't break my mirror. There we go, T20. So here we go, T20. is out. So we got two T15s and three T20s, and the cluster is trying to come out, but it's clipped to the bottom piece of this, so we will need to remove this CD changer first. So here we go. Two T20s. And we pull, and the cluster literally comes out attached to this piece. Why it's doing that, I have no idea, but it seems like it's clipped in the back. And this is a nightmare because, oh my god, I need to get to the back of this. Here we go, so we can, oops, you gotta hold this piece. Yeah, it's attached to this CD changer thing, and we have a monster clip here, and we have these small clips here. Yeah, we need to take out. So how do these come out? I need to, oh, here we go. So we pull out this clip and then it pulls out. Same thing here, same thing. Now that's the stupid clip that you clip but it won't come out. There we go. Came out, and we have this wiring harness here. Okay, I'm gonna pull this out, and I'm gonna twist the handle, and here we go. The whole thing came out, and this should allow this whole piece to get out of here. There we go. The cluster is out and it's attached to this piece. It looks like it has these small bolts or something, whatever, but it is attached all together with the CD. It looks like maybe that's a brain unit with the CD also that controls the rest of the radio, and that's how it comes out. Okay guys, I am trying to see how we're gonna take this bottom piece out, and from what I can see we got T25 here, two T25, one on the side here, one on the side there, then we got one here and one here. So I'm gonna start taking these off. Okay, and of course we have these two T15s here that we need to get out too. But as you can see, this is over this upper piece is over this piece. Okay, so we're gonna have to start removing this piece first. Okay guys, in order to get this top piece, I'm gonna start taking these T20 Torx out. Okay, one is out. One is out. And this is about to start getting loose. Then what is this here? There's another one here. Okay, one here, and one is here. And I need to see what's going on because we may have something else holding this dash on the sides. I believe there's something in here in these holes. So yeah, just like I guess there is if you look underneath, there's a T25 Torx in this tunnel here, right here, and the other one on the other side there. So I need to change. Here we go. So you may have to get a magnet here to get this bolt out because it's deep, but as you can see, the dash is already moving, so I think there's got to be another bolt somewhere here. I need to just see what is holding this here. It feels like something is in the middle. Okay, and yeah, something feels right here, so I need to investigate and see what exactly. I think I see a clip right there. Yeah, I see a clip right there, what is holding the whole dashboard down right there. Yeah, there's like a clip that's holding this down. Okay guys, remember always these dashboards, when they have the airbag here, they always have some kind of a connection here to the airbag, and from what I see is the airbag is installed to the dash, obviously, and here we have T25, two more that are holding the airbag to the frame. I disconnected the airbag here by pushing on this, disconnected it from this plug here that was actually sitting here, and now I'm gonna get this T25, these two bolts here, T25. So right here, we got one, and then we got another one here. So we got two T25s, and it should feel, here we go. Now it's actually, the whole dashboard is loose. The only thing is we need to watch out because it has to go over this cluster there on the steering wheel, right around there, around the steering wheel. So guys, before I can move this stuff out, I need to remove this cluster here. And I just saw, yeah, right there are two bolts. One is missing actually. That's behind the cluster here. So as you can see, the bolts right there, one left and one right, because I need to remove this piece here, this cluster, and that piece right here that's in the way of everything. The owner installed this and he lost one of the bolts, so it's all the way inside. I can't see anything actually here, so I'm gonna have to use my mirror to get this off. So I need to get one of these bolts out here, because here we go, because we only have one here for some reason. And it's a weird bolt actually. That's a very strange bolt. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Everything came out. But this is a mess, because we have multiple wiring harnesses, and I have no idea where they go. I have no idea how to disconnect them, because I don't see any connectors here. Yeah, this is not good. This is a mess, but I'm gonna try to get this out of the way here, so I can actually get the upper dashboard out. I'm gonna get someone to help me here. Okay, I'm gonna remove this frame here because it's in my way. Remember, this wire goes here on this clip here. I pulled it out. This clip didn't want to come out, but the top wire here goes on this spot here, right here. So this goes out here first, and then the bottom piece comes out here. So I'm gonna get this piece out of here, and this is how it goes out. So it's very important to remember the routing of the wires. One is here and one is right here. So guys, before I can pull this dash, I'm trying to remove these this cluster gauge here, the one on the steering wheel, and I need to get to these wires where they connect so I can take this out, because it's in my way of the dashboard. And also for people who want to take their clusters out, you need to get like a hook tool here and pull this top trim piece, like I pulled it here. It's not connected to anything besides the bottom part. It will pull out very easily, as you can see. It just has these clickers here connected. You see these tabs right here and here, and once it pulls out, I guess we need to try to see where the connectors are, because this thing should have some connectors. I need to get this out of the way. And I think they may be on the side or the bottom part. You see the wires going down here. I think they're probably somewhere behind. Okay, I see these gotta be T15, I believe, here. This bolt here, and I see another one right here on both sides. So I'm gonna take these out in order to try to remove this bottom piece here. So as you can see, I lifted up this bolt here on the left side, and the bottom part is already loose, you see. So that's what I'm gonna do for this bolt here on this side, right? This bolt here. There we go. And pull. And these are crazy long bolts, but this bottom piece, here we go. See, it's already coming out. I'm gonna try to pull it because something is holding this piece. So once you pull this piece, it's gonna disconnect from the end through here, and here we go. You're going to see this. You're going to see this computer right here, whatever this thing is. So that's where all the wires are going for this cluster. So we have several zip ties here, and we're going to disconnect or cut the zip ties because I need to separate these wires and actually take this cluster out because it's in my way. So here's the wires, and here is the plug on the side. There we go. So in my case, I believe these are additional things that this owner installed that doesn't come on these minis. So these, I can see these additional wires going down, but then it looks like the main wire for the cluster, it goes all the way up here, and it goes under this connector here that's under this rubber. So there's the connector right there. So I'm gonna pull it, and I need to try to get to this connector. Man, it's just not easy because I need to disconnect this. Okay, the connector here is on the left side, and remember, you need to push the tab and pull this handle here so that we can disconnect this out of this base right here. And once we get this out, we can push this. Here we go. I'm gonna push this all the way out, and here we go. Here's the cluster is out. Definitely this would help a lot so we can get this dashboard out. So guys, upon lifting this up, I'm gonna have to kind of force this side because I'm gonna have to force this front part up at an angle, because these here are going to stop right here, this metal frame. The plastic pieces here are gonna stop at this frame, so you're gonna have to twist the whole dashboard like this, and lift it up. But now I see another thing that's stopping this from coming out is this computer here. There's a computer right there, and if you can see right there on the left side, there's a bolt that's holding this computer because it's clipped in. As you can see, there's a clip right there, and I'm gonna reach in there. If you can see right there, that's where the bolt is. Let me see if I can put my hand in. Yeah, it's this bolt right here. That's a T15, so I'm gonna reach somehow in there to get this computer out of the way because the plastic is hitting the computer right there and it won't come out. So just like this with a ratchet and a T15, I'm gonna get in here with my hand and I'm gonna remove this T15 because it's in the way. And that's the bolt. Oh, here we go. The bolt fell in a very strange place. Oh, it's right here. There we go. Woof. Extremely long bolts, strange bolts, but this computer here, it needs to come out of place right here, and this will let you remove the dash completely. As you can see now, it's moving out, so you may need a couple people to get this out of the way completely. So guys, to see what this dashboard looks like, this is what it looks like now. This is, I guess, are the tabs where the dashboard connects right there, and you have these two here also, but there's pieces of plastic that go over here. It's actually right here, and that's the tabs that this thing connects, and we have these plastics that went over, and those are the two brackets here that hold this in place, and the airbag stays on this trim piece or the upper plastic piece, and this is what it looks like when it's taken out. I've gathered all the bolts here in the back, and again, this is what it looks like. So at this point, you need to make sure that you know that you're not going to move this car anymore, because if I remove this piece here, this central aluminum piece, the steering column is gonna drop. We may have to drop it down. So in that case, this car is not going to be moving anymore from where it is until you finish the job. So just make sure that you know that. And there's not a whole lot of things here. I mean, there are some things attached, but this is the one bracket that's going to take this out there. And it looks like we got some bolts here on the sides, and possibly some wires that need to be disconnected. Of course, this wiring harness, you need to make sure you remember this. Well, the video is going to show you, but this is the wiring harness, where it goes, and you may start disconnecting. First the wiring harness here, and then we're going to take the bolts out so we can pull this. Possibly it looks like I'm gonna have to disconnect the steering column mechanism there off the frame. So guys, we're on the driver's side, and this piece is in the way, this plastic frame here. So as you can see, there's a bunch of T30 bolts here, here, one down here, and I'm gonna start taking all these off because I need to remove this piece. think that was 5 on the side. Yeah, it feels like it's loose on the side. And we have, what do we have? 1, 2, 3 here. So 1 on the bottom. One in the middle and 1 on the top. Okay. And here we go, the whole piece just came off. Obviously watch out for this dome light here, dome light, whatever, footwell light. And we have the OBD connector here too. Let me see if I can unplug. No, I can't. I need to. It's two T20s. I need to disconnect this with taking these bolts off. So it's 2 T20 again, and there we go. It is disconnected. Make sure you collect all the bolts, obviously, because you're gonna need them. All these bolts I'm gonna attach with I'm gonna put them in the back, and I'm gonna attach them with the actual panel here. Now we have a much clearer view of what's going on here and how this panel can come off. Okay, next step is I was considering what exactly how to proceed with this wiring harness. In some cars I've been able to disconnect just the whole piece from left to right and just kind of pull it, but I believe in this case I don't need to pull it. I'm only going to disconnect it off the places where this wiring harness is connected to this aluminum piece. So I'm just going only to pull these stops here. As you can see, I'm gonna pull off the tops, and I'm gonna kind of hang out this wiring harness here off this aluminum frame, so that I don't need to disconnect a bunch of other things, because this wiring harness goes here and then it goes all the way down there into the fuse box there, some relays, whatever. And I just don't need to do it because it's just right here. So this could be just pulled out and just laid on the side. So just like the way I'm pulling it, that's how you can guys pull it out. I forgot my tap tool. That's why I'm using these pliers, because I can kind of sneak in behind the actual top and pull it out. The glue on these is actually kind of coming off, so you got to be careful, otherwise it's just gonna peel off and you're not gonna be able to put it there. You see, it's completely coming off here. So because these are coming off, I don't want to throw them away. I still need to use them when I install this back. I'm putting this yellow tape just to kind of keep them back in place where they're supposed to be. It's normal for this to happen when this tape is this old. This tape will come off. It's very, very normal. So just keep in mind when you pull this out that in some places these clips will move, like this one is moving completely. It's about to come off, like this one is about to come off too. So I'm gonna retape all of these. If I see something moving, like I said, I'm just gonna pull this wire harness out here, and I'm gonna leave it just loose because I don't want to start disconnecting. It doesn't seem like I need to disconnect stuff unless I need to, but for now it doesn't seem like I need to, because I can pull this frame. I can pull this frame without. I can pull this whole aluminum frame without this wiring harness being attached or in the way. Okay guys, like as you see, I pulled this wiring harness a little bit out of the way. I'm hoping, I believe what I can do is just like I've done before, is I will not need to remove this completely, but I can remove this aluminum frame just to remove it enough here towards me, or towards inside the car, that I can actually get to this box down there and take the whole box out. That's what I'm thinking, but maybe it may not be the case. I may need to see if I can actually disconnect some of this wiring harness, because there's too much stuff kind of going around here, and it may not be a good thing to keep this wiring harness. I know I need to also open this here, this airbag. I need to disconnect the connector here. This connector right here. Here we go. And now I can pull it. Here we go. So it has this clip tool that you need to unlock, and then you pull the whole thing out. So the airbag is disconnected. There's a wire going. Where is this wire? It's this actual wire actually. Okay. I'm gonna remove this wire from there. I need to get screwdriver or something, because it's clipped in here. This wire. Oh, that is the wire for the airbag actually. It's just kind of in a loop and it's connected here. Or maybe I can. Oh, here we go. I just pushed it in. Well, there is another wire. Yeah, these wires don't stop, I guess. There's another wire going somewhere deep inside. That's the back wire here. Right there, there's another wire. Yeah, there's this wire. Okay. Should I remove this at least from one side? Well, let me see where all this goes, because there's too much stuff here, but possibly I can disconnect some of this. I believe most of this goes into this fuse box here, so I can actually pull this. The only problem here is this wire, which I don't know where this wire is going and what it is for. Okay, I feel the wire all the way back there. Here we go. I just pulled it. I think that's a doom light there. It's this light right there. That's the light right here. So that's what this connector is for. Okay, so now we can at least get this right side of this wire harness, so the right side here. So this right wire harness, we can disconnect it because it's right here, and we can put it on the side. If we need to, we can try to disconnect other stuff here on the other left side, but for now I'm just gonna disconnect this. I'm going to disconnect this right side. So we have this one here. There we go. And of course there's another one of these that they just keep coming off because the tape is so old. And we have one connector here. Looks like we have this connector here. This connector here. And there's one here. The clip is on the inside. There we go. That's the clip right here. And what do we have? One more on the way on the bottom here. So press on the left and pull the handle down. Come on. There we go. Pull the handle down and disconnect. And this wire harness is completely, well, not completely yet, because we have these fiber optics. These fiber optics were, I believe there used to be a pull here. There was like a double, something like a double action or something. Okay, so there's the tap, but there was some kind of a okay, here we go. This thing flew somewhere, so I gotta see. I need to find out where this lock is, because it flew very fast, and that's the same thing here. There we go. So again, I need to find this lock where it flew out, but here's this. Come on. There we go. And that's the wiring harness disconnected completely. Now I can say completely. Here is the little thing on the bottom. And this is all the way down here. Yeah, it's right down there. So I'll pick it up in a second with a pair of pliers, but at least we got this wiring harness disconnected here so that it's out of the way, at least on this side. And I'm gonna start disconnecting. There's a wiring harness here that's going somewhere, that's also in the way, but I'm gonna start disassembling these bolts. on this frame so that we can pull this frame back and see whether we have to deal with something else. Okay, and I'm gonna start here with the middle. I pull this clip out. As you can see, you just need to push the tabs. The same thing here. And push in. We have this here, and I guess one more tab, but I'm gonna leave him alone for now. I'm gonna take the 10 millimeters out here. Okay, and there's T30 here, 2 bolts here. So this is okay, and this is out of the way. Don't forget to pack these, obviously, so you don't lose the bolts. And this clip here in the middle. I see, what do I see? I see 2 more T30s here. I believe that's those 2 T30s are holding the box here in the back. So I'm gonna remove them too. There we go. There we go. Okay. Obviously this box is still mounted. I'm going to remove these 2 also. They seem to be in the way. Yeah, these are probably holding the box in the back. I need to install an extension. There we go. And now we can actually get to these side bolts here, these 2. And you can see the aluminum frame is, this is a guide pin. That's a guide pin for the frame. That's where the frame is held on or guided to be installed in. And these 2 bolts that are holding the frame are 13 millimeter, as you can see right here. Okay, we got 2 out, and this frame would actually should be kind of loose. Yep, it is loose here. So now we're gonna go to the driver's side here. Okay, we're on the driver's side here. Remember, we have one more T30 here. So whatever you see these T30s, we have to take them off because they're holding the plastic box. They're holding the plastic box in the back, and what we see here is that is the power steering rack and pinion. Well, not rack and pinion, that's the power steering shaft from the steering wheel. There's a possibility where we can disconnect this, probably if we need to, down there. That's a 30mm bolt in case we need to take this out. I want to check this and how this is going to work. Sometimes I need to take him out, sometimes I don't. Sometimes this just lays down. I can lay this down here on the seat, and I can lay this whole system down here on the seat, and all I need to do is just take this box out of there on the right side. So next thing here is we have these two 30mm on the side. Again, like on the passenger, this is the same on the driver's side. There we go. Out. And remember, this bolt out, so I gotta put him in the bag on the other side. One concern is these pipes, but they look like, see, all of them are kind of moving the same place. I will assume that there's a pipe in the back. These are probably connected to a pipe system in the back that it's moving all together, and I don't think I need to remove this right now, even though I can remove these with these T20s here. The left and right side they have those two bolts. Anyway, let me try to get this frame out and see if I can reach this this whole system there. Okay guys, a lot of cases these dashboards are always held by some kind of a structure right here at the driver's side, right around the steering wheel column or like above it. So in this case I did see some a bracket actually that's under here, right under the steering wheel, on the extension right there in the back, and there's a bolt going right through. Okay, right there's a bolt right all the way, that right there, there's a bolt going through the front part of the firewall. So but I also saw that it's a bracket and there are two bolts in the back that we can reach, and I can see one bolt is through this whole point here, through this frame in the back there. There are two bolt torques. So instead of going from the front, I'm going to have to drop the steering wheel column no matter what. This should be about 45 torques right here. We have two of these on each side, and we have them on this side here and here. And there's a 30mm all the way down bottom at the bottom. Make sure you mark this 30mm where it goes before you disconnect it. And this column will go down with the steering wheel. The only thing connected so far, or still here, is this connector here. But there's a second, okay, this second wire is this wire here. So I need to, where's this wire? So this wire continues to go somewhere. That is strange. Well, we can see if we can disconnect this from the back too, instead of going down the other way around. Yeah, there is a connector here, We have one connector here that we can just pull out, and there's a second connector right here at the back. This will probably be, yeah, here we go, that will probably be the steering angle sensor. And then we have one more clip here. I need my angle tool because I cannot reach it, but this is still connected though. It's not getting disconnected anywhere, and actually this is going all the way up there. Oh man, this is just one big mess. Okay, this wire is going to the back here, and it goes all the way up here. Yeah, here's the wire. It just goes straight down, all the way down there. Let me try to see. I need to pull it one way or another. Obviously it's not going to be through here. So I'm gonna have to reach this small wire and see where this wire goes, because it goes under here and it is connecting to a zip tie here, and then it's going to where it is zip tied, and it goes all the way down somewhere. This is just a mess. I was trying to kind of save myself the trouble from disconnecting too many things, but I may not have a choice. So I started removing this bolt here. That's a 13 millimeter, and it has as you can see, thread lock, but we can remove it and pull this in. It's supposed to go in. This connection here is supposed to be moving up and down. I don't know why it's not moving. Come on. It doesn't want to move. I guess I'm just gonna leave it like this. So this comes on the side. Here we go. It actually came out by sliding on the side. There's a slot there, so you can't really, I don't think you can mess up this connector here. Problem is this wire is still in the way because it's going through the whole frame here, right here on the top. That is my problem here. Unless I get loose the steering wheel and just drop it down here, that could be also an option, so that I don't have to take the steering wheel completely out, because there's this little wire that I showed you that goes all the way around. This little wire goes all the way inside this compartment here, and then there's connectors and I guess a fuse box or something there. I'm gonna open this, push this here. I'm gonna open this, and I'm gonna open this piece here, right here. so it's out of the way. Anyway, you get my point. These here, the Torx that hold the steering column right here, this is a Torx 45. So I'm gonna open these and just let the steering column just drop down here on the seat. I don't think I want to mess with this to get it completely out, but I'll see it in a minute. Let's just drop this thing down here. It would be better for us to get it out completely out of the car. But let me see. So here we go. That's the two on the passenger side. Now we're going to get to the two on the driver's side. Okay, and this is how this came down with this wire harness here. You got to make sure that you don't spin. This is the other major problem here that I'm gonna have right now, is I need to lock the steering wheel, because you cannot spin this because we may end up breaking the steering angle sensor. It can only spin like a turn and a half, so I need to lock this whole thing, steering wheel with the steering angle sensor here together. But here's the bolts that I was telling you about. These two bolts here, they hold this frame still attached to the front part of the firewall. So as you can see, I just pulled the steering wheel here, and I'm going to remove these bolts here, the T30, so I can remove this aluminum frame. There we go. Well, another try. Okay, T30, is there another bolt? No, so this should be, here we go. The frame is loose, and I can try to see where, or if I can remove this frame, but I don't believe I can remove it because all these wires are still going through this frame. So I'm gonna have to improvise and just kind of settle this frame backwards here, so it's just out of the way. Just gonna have to pull this frame, and of course watch out for, in my case this is a manual transmission, but you're probably gonna have the automatic transmission there, this and that, so I'm gonna have to put some kind of a cushion there in order to stop this from damaging anything. But as you can see, this is how this thing pulls back, and you can see the wire, the piping system here. So this is the piping system all the way through, so it just sits on top of this box, and this is what we need right there. It's this whole box that it needs to come out. So as you guys can see, this is the box that we're trying to reach right here. this whole system here, and I can actually feel it's loose. As you can see, it's already loose, but obviously on the other side we have the heater core, and I need to see where the AC connects to the evaporator so I can disconnect them. They're usually connected on the firewall side, but maybe here it's a different thing. Again, this is a Mini Cooper. Everything looks to be so out of whack and completely different from the other cars that I have done so far. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to check where the connectors are for the heater core and the evaporator. And here, guys, is the box. I managed to get it through here, and there's the box, and this is what it looks like on this side. So I'm gonna have to disconnect some of these parts to get to the inside of this box, because the bottom part here, this is where this is held. So the heater core, it's not that bad, it's just right here, it slides in. This would slide out, but the evaporator is going to be inside here, inside of this box here. So I'm gonna have to disassemble some stuff to get to it. But this is what the box looks like. So guys, we have the whole entire air box out here. I'm here the next day, and I need to open this to change the evaporator. This is the actual expansion valve here. I'm going to remove this anyway, because this has to be replaced every time you do anything with this AC evaporator. Or actually, sometimes when you have a problem with the AC, a lot of times it's this little valve here. Okay, and this should come out. Sometimes they're stuck, but this is how it comes out. Very simple, 2 bolts here. And don't forget to get this lock out. And now we're gonna continue with opening this box so we can get to the evaporator down here. So the next thing I'm gonna disassemble here is this cap here. I'm gonna start with these T20 Torx bolts. Yeah. After I install the T20, of course, on the ratchet. So, okay, I can see this goes, oh, there's another bolt here. Okay, so this, and it's kind of clicked in here. So we have to force this out of here because it's kind of locking here. make sure you leave this the way you're taking out, and the heater core right here should be able to come out now because there's nothing holding it. Well, let me see if this, no, there's nothing holding it. So this just needs to be pressed out, possibly. I don't see. There's the only thing here. This is pressed here, but I see one bolt here. This upper housing could be released. This thing here, and it's connected right here, and it's connected there, but here on this side it goes, where does it go? So it goes here. Okay, so it goes here. So we can take these several bolts out. So we got 1, 2, 3 and 4 to actually remove this out. One, two, 3, and we got another one here, 4. Okay, so it should be able to come off. Okay, I know that these heater cores, they're kind of stuck in. They slide in, and that's how you get them off. Let me try to reach this here. Oh, here we go. So this whole structure should come out together. Oh, here we go, and that's the evaporator right here. I thought it was somewhere here, but it's not. It's this thing here. So this whole thing will come out together. There we go. And this is the evaporator here, and this thing will pull out just like this. So, and here we go. So this is the evaporator that needs to be replaced, and as you can see, it's right here, and this is where it sits. I'm waiting on the parts today, so don't try, try to get these OEM or as close as possible to OEM heater core and AC evaporator. As you can see, just this box took care of the whole thing to open the access to these two. And this will actually conclude this job for the replacement of this AC evaporator and heater core in the dashboard of this Mini Cooper. I hope you guys enjoy these videos. Please hit that like and subscribe buttons, because your support helps me to run this channel so I can make more videos and save you tons of money. Okay, thanks very much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Thank you.